Hello everyone. Have you ever felt that life has suddenly pulled the rug out from under you? In the great Eastern epic Journey to the West, this is the sixth trial, falling into the pit. 1. The horror in the hollow, why the servants must die. Our monk, Xuanzang, tumbles into a dark ravine with his two loyal servants. In a heart-wrenching scene, a demon king devours those servants right before his eyes. It seems cruel, doesn't it? But there is a profound psychological surgery happening here. Those servants represent our material crutches, our job titles, our bank balances, our social masks. The universe is telling Xuanzang, on the road to the true West, no one can carry your burden. To find your soul, you must first lose your dependencies. 2. The modern pit, when the body cries out. Most of us aren't falling into physical pits, but we are stuck in the pits of chronic ailments. Perhaps it's a back that's been aching for years, a digestive system that feels like lead, or a crushing fatigue that no amount of sleep can fix. We often stare at the symptom, the inflammation or the pain, and we feel like a victim, but like Xuanzang in the pit, we are often blind to the substance behind the shadow. In traditional wisdom, chronic illness is frequently a physical manifestation of karmic weight. It's the stagnant energy of old grudges, hidden guilts, or a heart hardened by the pursuit of profit over people. You cannot medicate a knot in the soul, you must untie it. 3. The Master Class, Yang Tzu's Shield of Integrity. To find the antidote, let's look at a man who lived in the pits of political danger every day, yet thrived until the age of 80, the legendary statesman Yang Tzu. Yang Tzu was famously small in stature, but his spirit was giant. When he was sent as an ambassador from the state of Qi to the powerful kingdom of Chu, the arrogant king of Chu decided to humiliate him. Seeing Yang Tzu's height, the king ordered the main gates closed, and a tiny 5-foot hole, a dog flap, dug into the wall. He commanded, "Let the little man crawl through there." Now a common man would have flared up in rage, the tiger. He would have felt humiliated, and that toxic stress would have curdled his blood. But Yang Tzu was a master of visiting a kingdom of dogs. I would enter through a dog hole, but I am visiting the great kingdom of Chu. Surely I should use the front gate. The king was stunned. In that moment of true sight, the king's own malice was dissolved by Yang Tzu's purity. He realized he was the one being small, not Yang Tzu. He opened the gates and treated Yang Tzu with the highest honor. Yang Tzu protected his nation's dignity, not with the sword, but with a heart so clear that no poison could ever stick to it. This is why he lived so long. His Zhong Qi, upright energy, was impenetrable. 4. The Celestial Rescue, summoning the Elder of Venus. When Xuanzang was at his lowest, a golden light appeared. This was Lord Tai Bai, the celestial elder of Venus. In Western terms, think of him as the morning star, the herald of hope. He didn't just pull Xuanzang out, he gave him clarity. He seemed to rescue the monk from the illusion and fear. These are not monsters, they are just the shadows of your own animal mind. Anger, greed, and stubbornness. When you are stuck in a pit of illness, you need to summon your own celestial elder. This isn't a figure in the clouds. It is the awakened part of your own mind. 5. Your prescription for self-rescue, the 3 medicines. If you want to heal the body, you must first mend the map. Here's your guide to self-healing. The scalpel of repentance. Sit in stillness of meditation. Don't look at the pain, look at your life. Have you been small like the king of Chu? Have you traded your conscience for convenience? Sincere repentance, shedding a tear for your own errors, is a spiritual surgery. It begins to dissolve the dark karmic ink in your cells. The fountain of prayer and mercy. When you pray or meditate, you aren't begging a deity, you're inviting a warm sun into your body. This internal light melts the cold, stagnant energy of disease. It turns your yin, darkness, dampness, into yang, vitality, warmth. The great vow, saving others to save yourself. This is the most potent longevity secret. Make a vow to be of use. When you decide to help someone else out of their pit, your own body responds with a surge of life force. Compassion is the ultimate antibiotic. 6. Conclusion. The pure self awaits. Xuanzang emerged from that pit alone, but he emerged awake. He no longer needed servants because he had found his will. Don't wait until your servants, your health, or your money are all gone before you choose to change. Be like Yanzi. Cultivate a heart of such integrity that even the king of Chu would bow to you. When the mind is mended, the body is healed. May you find your way through your pit today and rediscover the luminous, untainted person you were always meant to be.